Peace, love, and Café Cubano. I'm here at David's with Bill Tech of Out Loud. Bill, tell me about yourself.
You know, it strikes me you're like the Nina Blackwood of this network.
Nina Blackwood, man, she's cool. Thanks for referring me to. That's great.
I'm like the Tempest Bledsoe.
What's the Tempest Bledsoe?
She was this girl who was on the Cosby Show. She had her own talk show for about 15 minutes. I'm like her.
I'm Amy Atkins, and these are the times. Good night. Buddy.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Good.
Good show?
Loving that purple. Interesting show.
I thought that was very funny. There was a little giggle for those to take a picture of us for...
New times.
New
Cool.
times. Very cool.
There, let him get another.
Oh, that's cool.
Because we can get the
She put her arm around me. Very cool. Oh, gotta go do my show.
Oh, man.
I'll see you later. She loves to get photographed with me because it's good for image and whatnot. All right, the headline reads, "This is America. Speak English." But you know what? This is Miami, so speak Spanglish. Tonight, Out Loud. One second, everybody, please. 1 second. Everybody has made that point. It's clear and it's fine. And we're going to talk about our kids today, teens out of control, curfew laws. We'll talk about it out loud. But what I'm saying is that an inordinate, will admit this, Brendan, you will admit that the point I'm trying to make, folks, is that the kids are harassed, Hispanic kids, African-American kids, WASP kids, all kids that, if you don't look the right way, these type of curfew laws, they don't enforce them on the perfect kids.
The cop's going to decide who looks the right way and who doesn't?
I'm not saying it's a good thing. Hello and welcome to New Florida. I'm Bill Tech. My partner Linda Janis is off on vacation this week. During the month of July, New Florida has opened its treasure chest of stories and pulled out the very best of the season. Stories that hopefully educated, entertained, and inspired our viewers over the past year. Today we continue to highlight the best of New Florida. Join us as we revisit a piece of vanishing Florida, a quaint roadside attraction of yesteryear. We'll also be catching up with the nimble Will Nomad and his adventures into the Florida Keys. And finally, a delightful story on the aptly named gardener, Keith Moss, and his ever-growing garden car. All these stories and more on the best of New Florida. From time to time, New Florida highlights exceptional programs and services that come to the aid of those in need. From our stories such as Horses for the Handicapped to the Feast of Plenty, New Florida spotlights the amazing work and progress that's taking place in helping everyone from the homeless to the handicapped. One of my favorite stories of the year was about a ranch in Martin County. Here, mentally handicapped residents learn the skills that will teach them to be independent while taking time to celebrate the small victories along the way. Mary Lou Lozada reports. They recently started drug testing for renters. So if you want to rent an apartment, you have to have a drug test. If we did that here on South Beach, all of Lincoln Road would be homeless. It would be like we'll rollerblade for...
Miami is the melting pot of all things Latin. It's the place where traditions are kept alive in the neighborhoods. Our special correspondent Bill Tech is back now to take us on an insider's tour as he searches for the best in Miami's Latin culture.
Buenos dias. We're right here in Little Havana, USA. You'd never know you were in America. We're going to dive into the heart of Cuban culture here in Miami and Latin culture here in Miami. I'm going to show you the food, the clothes, the cigars. I hope you're ready. All right, well, I want to fit in, so I thought the first thing I'll do is I'll get a guayabera, which is a traditional Latin four-pocket shirt. And I came to the place where they make the best, sort of like the Giorgio Armani of the guayabera. Many of these guayaberas here are handmade and made exactly to the specifications of whoever the client is. It's been everyone from Gloria Estefan to Ronald Reagan. He's done everybody. Y aprendiste a hacer esto en Cuba?
Hombre, allá vengo yo.
So he learned to do this in Cuba. He learned to cut with these scissors. He's had them for about 56 years. And actually, he was able to smuggle them out of Cuba. Okay, well, the first thing he does is he gets a mold of the person's measurements.
Es que la guayabera te esconde la barriga, chico. Mira, tiene un corte distinto.
It's gonna hide my belly. I like it already.
Sí.
That's good.
Mira, yo soy barrigón.
Okay, now that I know what goes into making a guayabera, I'm really kind of ready for mine. ¿Tienes la mía ya?
Sí, cómo no.
Got it ready? Woo, look at that. That's linen?
Sí, ya, está ready.
It's got to be linen. And of course, you got the buttons that say Ramon Puy. Thank you very much, Ramon. All right, I got my shirt. I'm feeling good, but I need a little something more. Having an oral fixation. And I'm not talking about food. Let's go get a cigar. I came over here to El Crédito Cigar Factory to pick up this tobacco. Now, they never let anybody back there, but I'm going to see if I can sweet-talk my way into maybe kind of letting them let me roll one. It takes her 2 minutes to roll one of these things. She makes about 150 of these a day. They kind of take them, and they kind of, you know, roll them all together, put them away, and then the next morning, they put the finishing touches on them, which is what they're doing now. Yeah, I got it. So then I'm going to turn it around, and then I'm going to put the tobacco in there. This constitutes foreplay in a lot of Latin American countries. How am I doing? And kind of like, kind of giving me this. It's very good?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, I'm right in the middle of my Miami Latin experience, and I'm going to go over here to Domino Park where the best domino players in the world play, and I really don't know anything about it. I'm hanging out with Leonel and Lauro. Lauro. How long does it take to play a game here?
Oh, it depends. We call these bones.
Bones.
Bones. Every time I put a bone down, what you try to do is try to kill that bone.
Can we play for money?
Not here.
Okay. All right, so I've worked up quite an appetite during this whole Miami experience, so we came to Versailles. Where do we begin?
Well, we can go straight for the food, which is the most interesting of all things here in the restaurant, obviously.
I like that already.
Okay, there he's making the Cuban sandwich. It's like a giant submarine sandwich. It's made with fresh roast pork, sweet York ham, imported Swiss cheese, butter, mustard, and pickles. And then it's toasted on the grill. As soon as he finishes there, he's going to cut it.
That's like a big French bread, but it's soft. It's not a hard bread.
Takes it straight to the grill, opens it up to get a flat, even heat.
Felipe, that looks delicious.
And it's heated. When it's nice and melted and toasty and crisp, folds it up and serve.
Beautiful. Ah, Felipe, I'm stuffed, my friend.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It was phenomenal. Now, what are we having after?
Well, the typical coffee after a strong meal is obviously the strong Cuban espresso coffee.
Stronger than American coffee, or?
Oh, yeah, that's a strong Cuban espresso coffee. That's only in Italy you'll find something as strong, even though our blend and our roast is a little bit different.
This is phenomenal. I've had Cuban coffee before, but this is like the world's greatest Cuban coffee.
Hello and welcome to New Florida. I'm Bill Tech.
And I'm Linda Janice.
Today we celebrate a very momentous occasion.
We're paying tribute to our...
Hi, I'm in their country, even though that's my home, my mother's tongue. But why do you say we have to speak English? You're in our country. Why can't you speak German? It's the same thing. I mean, that's the whole country. This is a German state.
What the hell are you talking about?
Say, being a gay homosexual person, I don't feel the gay community.
You're a gay homosexual.
I'm a straight homosexual. Gay homosexual. It's okay, let me say bi homosexual. Does that matter?
Right.
Well, you're saying that, Bill.
No, but I think it was too much sexual heat, too much tension.
Yeah, I understand.
I know what Orwellian means.
Because you're an educated man.
I'm an educator. I don't know. Speaking of education, my kid can kill your honor students. Guns in the schools run amok tonight with these cats out loud. When New Florida started out 10 years ago, the goal was to introduce viewers to parts of South Florida that were off the beaten track, places that were not commonly seen on everyday television. Once there, we would meet people with an interesting tale to tell. In the first year of New Florida, one such story did just that. Longtime New Florida producer Linda Corley Webb takes us back to revisit this unforgettable place.
5 and 10 cent store, as you can say. You heard of it? Ustedes sabían lo que era eso. Viva Burru. What the hell is it?
You got me.
You ever heard that word, Viva Burru?
Absolutely not.
Say it.
Okay.
B.
B. Was that Viva Peru?
Ba.
Ba.
Well, it wasn't really Viva Peru, but it sounds like Viva Peru. Burru.
Viva Baru.
I've heard of Viva.
It was Viva Burru.
But not Boru.
Viva Burru.
Huh?
Viva Burru.
Oh, Vicks. Vicks Vaporub. It's the grandma thing. The grandmas, you know how they smell when they put the things...
Ah, it's Vicks Vapor Rub.
Oh.
But
well,
that's
I
how
don't
they
use
smell.
that anyway, so I would have known if I used it.
I like to apply it liberally.
Thanks, Bill. Look for his book, The Official Spanglish Dictionary, at your local bookstore.